Alright. Is it working?
Yeah.
I go over and
Spin around.
Whee.
Yeah, you're good. Alright.
Alright. Welcome back.
Well, I'll clap to set it.
Okay.
I'm being a director.
Alright.
Action.
Welcome back to Dumb and Dumber. He is dumber.
You're dumber.
You're dumber.
No, you are.
You are.
You are.
We've accepted that you are.
No. My IQ's higher.
My IQ's higher.
My IQ's
My
higher.
IQ's higher.
We don't actually know.
No clue. We should do one sometime.
Next episode.
If we could have the money to do that. I have in coins.
You probably do. Okay, this girl, she fundraised to go to Ecuador, and she had a container full of coins.
That was using for change.
Yeah, and she recently counted how much was in it.
Before you move on, take a guess of how much was in, how much money it was.
It's Spotify, they can't.
Take a
Unless
guess.
it's on YouTube then.
Take a guess.
200 was it 16?
260.
262?
65. Ended up being like 67 though.
Yeah, 267 and 50 cents.
Yep.
In coins.
Yep.
We spent 50 loonies on candy.
Yep. It was $50 just from loonies. I thought it was like $50 in the whole thing.
Yeah. So, by the way, our guest for today, we don't have Fuck. Fuck is up there. I don't think you can see him at the moment.
Our guest is getting eaten.
Yeah. He's a cake we made, ice cream cake. Oreos, vanilla, and Rolo ice cream.
It was better last time we made it.
Yeah, because we used cookies and cream and goose tracks.
Mm-hmm. It was really good.
Yeah. Oh, I just saw one of the things you put down there.
What?
First, I love you.
Why do you think I put it?
We're going to talk about something else.
Ecuador trip?
Yeah. You want to start off with that one? As you talk about it, after you finish that last bite there. Alright. Start of the show. Ecuador trip. Talk about it.
Okay. Yeah. Last summer, stop eating cake.
Why?
I went to Ecuador, and
Why?
because it was a meet-a-week trip, so it was like fun. So when I was there, I got to help build a school, work with kids, help do a water project. So it's not like some of those mission trips where you literally go and you just like observe the community or just kind of get in their way. This is one where we really take pride in getting in with the community, seeing what they need for them. They ask what they need. They only bring in people with those communities think they need the help. It's very directed at what the community wants, and we listen to them. We work with them. We don't just do stuff for them and leave. It's giving them the resources to do better. So to go on that trip, I basically fundraised for a year before, selling cards, dog walking, babysitting. So I kind of made my own business, which was Cards for Ecuador, which I'm now, I think, going to rebrand. I'm still going to be selling cards. Some of those pictures from Ecuador now, actually. I'm going to be rebranding it as Pacific Cards. So that's what I'm rebranding it as. And, yeah, so if anyone wants to buy cards, I'm hopefully going to make a website soon, so go check it out. But yeah, other than that, it was a really fun trip. One of my best friends went on that trip, my best friend. Me and her came some interesting night of talks. Had some interesting experiences.
One thing I want to talk malaria pills.
Oh yeah,
I want to talk about that.
Some people went crazy on malaria pills. One of my friends, Maya, hello if somehow you listen to this.
Send it to her.
I'm gonna. She basically went crazy on, like, we called her Amazon Live. We were in the Amazon. We had to take malaria pills. Well, we didn't have to, but you should have been. And so she couldn't swallow pills, which I struggled with it too. Me and Jillian, we were pros at somewhat swallowing pills. So we had to take pills. Maya couldn't swallow them, so she crushed them. And we figured this out, also because Jacob also had to crush them. He went extra crazy. But it was just like really funny. It's like they were drunk, and Maya went like crazy too. She was like, some funny pictures of her like acting like a ballerina with like stuff. It was so fun. Like we literally went from like freezing like Andes Mountains to like Amazon, and it was like a lot of driving. We were literally told it was gonna be a 5-hour or a 3-hour, a 5-hour, then 7-hour, then 10-hour. It ended up being 7-hour, 11-hour, and 15-hour drives. I didn't sleep most of the time, but it was absolutely incredible. And I almost actually passed out when we first got to the Andes Mountains. I don't think I ever told you about that, actually.
Altitude change?
I think it was altitude and also that I hadn't slept in over, 48 hours.
That's true, so you probably did.
It was kind of a mix of that.
Should we put this back in the freezer? Because it's starting to melt. Do you want a bite?
Alright, then you put back in the freezer.
Yeah. You keep talking about the,
Ecuador shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
Alright.
Don't stop on knife.
I'll try not to.
Is video still recording?
Sure.
It is. Hello. Okay, so basically, on the trip, I had some interesting times, almost fell down a mountain, had Krissa probably keep me alive, almost died of dehydration a couple times, a lot of times almost died of dehydration, saw an alligator, woke up really early to look at monkeys in the Amazon. Krista probably saved my life a couple times. Yeah, it was really fun. Actually, a really good story. When we were in the Amazon, I got laughed at by a bunch of kids for falling in the mud. So we had been working on this water project, so me and some of my other friends were working. But we were working on it. We were working on how to do that. And then we were walking back. I was with Krissa and Maya. And we were walking back. And I saw a mud puddle. And I think it was Jillian or Elena. I'm not sure who it was with. And I jumped in. I was Krista for sure, though. And I jumped into the mud. But I didn't realize how deep it was. And I fell into the mud. And there was 2 kids in the window. And they just yelled down. And they just, pointed and laughed at us. And I just looked at them and went, waved and just, did a little bow. And they just started laughing. And then, 10 minutes later, they were like, oh, we're going to be hanging out with some kids. We're going to do, some race, relay race with them. We're like, I was the same as Chris. We're like, oh, this will be really fun. We see those same kids go in the line. One of the kids poke another kid on the shoulder who wasn't there, point at me, and then he whispers from your ear, and they both started laughing. They also didn't speak English. It was all Spanish. And it was I just looked at them. I just smiled and waved.
El Stupido.
Yeah, probably. I just smiled and waved at them, and they just started laughing. They loved me, though, because I was partners with one of them for something. And she was just, she was laughing at me. But, and, all seriously, it was, a really good trip. And, we got to, play soccer with them when we were in the Andes Mountains, which was really cool. They were we met, we say the boy Ecuador version of me, who was a goalkeeper who climbed the goalpost while we were playing, and then also made saves. But we also had, when we were there, we got to experience, 2 kids got to have a birthday, and we were told that was probably the only birthday they ever had, because, for a celebration, because at home there were so many kids, their parents didn't even remember their birthdays. So, actually, one of the kids, I drove my arm along that trip because we had a lot of time in driving, and I didn't have much else to do. So, I drove it, and this kid saw it, and we were, communicating the best we could, and she wanted me to draw it on her, and it ended up being her birthday, and it was, it was really sweet, and it was just, we got to go for their celebration, it was really sad. We were also told, these kids they were from 5 to 14. We were told if these kids hadn't been there, they would have been working in factories in Quito. So, it was, it was a really big wake-up call, but it was absolutely incredible. Definitely worth the $4,000 I raised.
Yeah, $4,000. How about that? It took you 10 months to do that, right?
Yeah, I didn't even really, I think from September to about December, I had about $300.
See, this is why this girl's amazing, because someone creates $4,000 himself at the age of, 15, 14?
Yeah, 14.
What are the chances of doing that on that kind of trip, right? Most of the time, they're going to save it up for a car or university if they're saving up that much money.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's going towards just whatever they can get, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Pacific Cards, officially now we're rebranding it.
Yep. I have photography ones and art cards as well.
Yeah.
See, I will be making a website as soon as I have time.
If you want a discount, because I can get a boyfriend discount, then just contact me and I'll get you some.
$6.
Shit.
I sell them for $5. Plus, or shipping if I need to get it somewhere.
But she makes great cards. I'm pretty sure she's happy if you pay the shipping and the cost of the card. She'd do that for you.
Yeah, I would. Depending on how much it costs.
Yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, I definitely pay
Looks like our new branding. We're officially up on Spotify thanks to Anchor,
Yep.
our producer.
Yep.
Our first little sponsor, I guess you could say.
Yeah, definitely sponsor.
Yeah.
And Pacific Cards, I'll sponsor us. Even though I'm not giving us any money. Give me money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. Yeah. Anchor, ANCHOR.
Mm-hmm.
The easiest way to make a podcast. So.
Yeah.
Thanks to them for getting us up on Spotify and on their website if you want to listen through Anchor.
Mm-hmm.
Dumb and Dumber by Aiden and Mira.
Yep.
Nice little website. Totally free if you want to start your own podcast. I don't recommend doing it because we don't want more competition than there already is.
Yeah, there's a lot of competition.
Yeah, but we're just doing this for fun.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Because we realize we talk about weird shit.
We talk a lot. Like, a lot. Like, even just, like, our FaceTime calls, like, we're really saying, like, our life could be a TV show, and our calls in the evening could literally be, like, the debrief of the day. Like, each day could be an episode.
Our calls aren't even debrief. It gets into whole... we go from, like we did last episode, weird sports, to deep existential crises.
Literally. Like, we'll go from, like, oh, yeah, it's really funny, to, oh, my God, the world's ending.
Yeah, so, your normal Gen Z stuff.
And, oh, hey, look, did you see this meme the other day?
Alright, so...
Or did I tell you about this crazy thing that happened today? I
I
almost died.
Now... Is this supposed to be our birthdays that you put down? We have a list here of things to talk about. Is that our birthdays?
I think because you were talking about presents, so I meant that as, like...
Just birthdays in general?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
You mentioned presents. I was trying to write down what you were talking about for what you wanted to talk about. We don't need to talk about that. I was just, like, writing... You mentioned, like, presents and stuff with something with, like, celebrations and birthdays, so I was like, birthdays?
But,
We weren't together for our birthdays this year.
Well, no, we weren't, but, we still got each other gifts.
Yeah.
You got me, this chain and a very, very nice card.
Mm-hmm.
And Skittles.
Yeah,
A
that's
lot
really your
of
favorite part.
Skittles. Even though I finished those Skittles in half an hour, and I haven't felt that sick in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, after I left, after seeing you, I felt badly sick.
Yeah, then, like, the next... And yeah, he gave me this incredible bracelet that had like the date that he said.
Now, you go back to the last episode, we were talking about our anniversary date.
Mhm.
This is where that comes into play.
Yeah, that's why we were trying to figure out. This is why I brought it up.
Yeah. The 26th,
Mm-hmm.
I got her a bracelet because I know she doesn't wear jewelry like
Mhm.
necklaces or rings.
I only wear bracelets mainly. Usually the bracelets I wear are very like those like fabric ones, like the string ones, and all the ones I got. I got a lot of bracelets in Ecuador. I also have a lot of like Midori bracelets, like beaded ones. But this is my first like
Jewelry bracelet.
jewelry bracelet, which I really like.
It's a black it's a black leather
Mhm.
rubber band.
Yeah.
Basically a thick rubber band, with a stainless steel emblem on it.
Yeah. It's
That
really cool.
has our anniversary date, October 26th, 2019.
Yep. Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, I got a matching one for myself, so we
Mhm.
both have one.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yes. Okay, one thing. How expensive these bracelets were? It was a total of $40. It was $50 for both.
And I told you didn't spend money on me.
Yes, I know. I didn't tell you how much they were worth until about a month later.
Yeah, I know. You're like, oh yeah, they were like expensive. I was like, okay.
Like, yeah, they're a bit of money, but yeah, $50 for both.
And now you know.
Those are the
money.
cheapest I could find. The one I wanted to get would have been about $75 for both,
That's insane.
and that was a fabric around
Oh.
and like a actual like silver plate.
Oh yeah.
But
That's stupid. I'm gonna check on this.
yeah, we just had problems last time with the recording.
Still working.
How much time?
14:21.
Alright. See how I'm in the frame? Mine.
Yeah, yeah.
It looks more pointed at you, but that's fine.
Well, I can check again. I think it's pointed at you. I didn't really check.
Oh,
Doesn't really matter.
no. As long as it's covering both of us.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we just had some recording problems last time.
Yeah.
So now, hopefully on YouTube,
You don't just have a picture of us.
yeah, of
Although it's a pretty great picture of
me
us.
kissing the back of her head.
Yeah.
But hopefully you actually have the full recording.
Hopefully.
And then our little, since we're advertising here on the
Yeah.
her
well,
computer screen, Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber.
Why?
Why are these sports?
That's first episode.
Yep.
Because we were talking about top 10 weirdest sports, plus an
Yep.
extra one because we want to talk about worm charming.
Yep.
Every episode's going to come back to worm charming, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
I think Worm Charming we mentioned. I think we should rename this Worm Charming.
The worm charming podcast.
Yep.
So now let's talk about one of the first thing in here on this list. Our first date.
But one thing we later in another episode we talk about road hockey. Okay, but yeah, our first date. Let's talk about that.
That'll be next episode then.
Put that on the list.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You'll see in another episode or later in this episode. I don't know. We'll see.
Never.
It's fun.
Don't look what's happening.
What are you doing?
So I moved the link to the top of the screen.
Oh.
So yeah, so first date. Our first date was October 26th.
Mhm.
We originally planned to go to Fisherman's Wharf, but
No, originally we planned to go climbing. That was before we officially said it was a date, and someone wanted to make a more natural date. I think that was the reason she asked whether I liked you, just so you didn't have to go climbing.
yeah,
Yeah.
my wrist was also hurting that time. That was
Oh, poor baby. I went
oh,
climbing.
poor baby.
I went climbing the other day, like actually properly climbing.
Yeah, and how messed up is your wrist now? Or you should be able to. I never checked if you actually hear that through the video last time. No.
Don't stop talking. Well, we'll see.
Yeah. What's the time step on that? 1640.
Remember that.
Yeah. So first date was originally go climbing. Still hasn't happened.
Even though I also won a bet, so you technically have to now. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It'll allow it, but I don't have money.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go to Carson when that one opens, just because that one's easiest for you. I went to Boulders the other day. It was really nice to go back.
Yeah.
Saw some old friends.
Yeah.
It'll be fun for you to meet some of the old people.
Hmm.
Fun for you to meet Fraser.
I got some topics to talk about next time,
Yeah.
or if we want to dive into these now,
What are they?
we'll see.
But yeah, I used to do competitive climbing. That's why I really like climbing. I used to do a lot of outdoor climbing. Like I climbed the Chief and stuff when I was younger, which is a big cliff. What are the topics? Hello? Aiden? Topics?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, our first day, we ended up walking around like all downtown Victoria and then standing on a rock. And it was literally like, it was awkward for the first like,
So let's say, we're planning to go to Fisherman's Wharf,
yeah.
which looking in hindsight at the time of the year, what a dumb idea.
Yeah.
I think that was me too.
Yeah.
'Cause
It was you.
I
You
was
do.
thinking ice cream
Yeah.
until I remembered it was October.
The thing is, I don't think I realized. I think I realized later. There's a coffee shop literally right beside Fisherman's Wharf. Like we could have got hot chocolate.
So we're both dumb and
Yeah.
dumber.
You're dumber too.
No, this time, yes, I'll take that. I am
Yeah.
dumber
I was
this
just
one.
dumb not to suggest hot chocolate.
And I was dumber because I thought Fisherman's Wharf ice cream in late October
Yeah, we
in
weren't.
Victoria.
We weren't those smart, but it's fine. It was really fun. We walked around. It was cool at the beginning.
For anybody who lives in Victoria, we walked from Fisherman's Wharf all the way
To
out
the
to
Breakwater.
Breakwater.
All the way down.
No, before that, I'm going to talk about the Breakwater. So this girl's never been on a date.
I've been on one date. That wasn't even a date.
No, you guys didn't classify that as a date, and the dude's now gay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not a date, okay? That wasn't a date. He was just figuring out who the hell he was, and you turned him gay, basically, what I'm going to say.
He was already gay. It was more like we were really good
He just
friends.
realized when he saw you.
This
gonna
isn't nice.
I'm gonna get talking to you later.
No, you won't. We don't like that. You'll get a punch later.
Kicking the shit.
Shin kicking the sport.
I'll beat you.
I'll win.
But if you want to take a look at the things I wrote down for the next episode, yeah. So Breakwater. So we walk out to the Breakwater. Everyone who's familiar with the Breakwater. We walk out to the little lighthouse. Walk out to the lighthouse, right? American.
I watched the lighthouse. I told a little story.
Yeah, how she used to rollerblade along there before there was fences.
Oh, like I wanted to, and I wasn't allowed.
Are we gonna get into this topic here?
What do you mean?
The topic you're grinning at.
Previous crushes?
Yeah, and crushers. So people who had crushes on us and previous crushes we've had.
How previous people have dated and people have chickened out of kisses. Trying to kiss someone, your
We'll wait
first
till
kiss.
next episode.
You know, your first kiss, that, you know, so perfectly set up with not me.
Oh my god. It's just one of those memes. It's like my girlfriend when she realizes I looked at other girls before her.
Yeah, rude. I didn't look at other guys. Well,
Yes, you did.
yeah.
Oscar. Was that his name? No, wrong guy. What's his name?
I knew someone named Oscar, so when you said that, I was like...
The Grouch.
When you said Oscar, I was like, I knew someone named Oscar, so I was like...
Isn't he from your Ecuador trip?
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't it? Was it him?
No name needs to be said in case anyone hears it.
Who is it? Come on, who is it?
No, because just in case someone sees, I don't want to say any names, okay?
Previous. You've had a boyfriend for 8 months now. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't want to say a name in case, like, Crystal watches this.
Why? Because she didn't know. Are you still in contact with him?
No, I haven't talked to him, like, in ages. I think, like, maybe since September.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. What's his name? I don't remember his name. I thought it was Oscar, but it's not. Oscar the Grouch. You look how sad she is. Hi, Krista. You're gonna accept this by me, by the way.
No, what about your past relationships? Amelia?
Yeah, Amelia.
Lauren? And people you asked out? Keelan?
I never even asked out Keelan.
Lorelai?
Yes, but I never asked out Keelan. Brandon did it for me. Brandon and Lorelai did it for me.
Oh my god.
It was like Messenger. Like me and Keelan never even talked.
That's weird.
Yeah, Brandon and Lorelai were just like the messengers.
Oh my god.
So yeah. So now I've said stuff. So alright, fine. I'll find out who it is afterwards and I'll tell you guys.
I can't remember the name though.
Huh?
I can't believe you don't remember the name.
I want to say Diego, but I know it's not Diego.
No, never him. He's annoying.
Hi.
He's in my Baltics teen group. He's really annoying.
Until he sees this, and he's really nice.
Fuck. No, like, he's really annoying.
Who is it? Who is it? What? Is Krista still in touch with him?
No, none of us are still talking. I literally texted him like once after Ecuador. He texted me.
Wasn't he a university student?
No, grade 12.
Grade 12. This chick was in grade 9 when this...
Going into grade 12, so he was in grade 11 at the time.
You're older, basically. Actually, no, same year. 2003.
No, because he's in
No.
grade 12 right now.
2002.
2002. He misses grass. Sucks for him. I literally talked to him that, like, I had maybe texted him. I think he texted me like once. I texted him.
Where's my phone?
We never actually talked. Why?
Oh, I was gonna look at your Instagram and scroll through the boys.
It was more like it was literally in Ecuador was all we talked. And that was it. I don't even think we actually texted much
It
after.
was small. It's just a little trip crush.
Yeah.
Everybody's had those. I've had them.
Yeah.
Bro, I was convinced when I went to to Mexico for the first time, I was gonna marry this chick in there.
Just, I don't want to say a name, okay? But I can't believe.
The girl thought I was gonna marry was fucking like Utah.
Oh my god. How old were you?
8.
Oh.
I was a ladies' man. Any time before 9, I was smoking the ladies.
How about now?
I have you. I don't need any more. But
I
grade
mean,
5 and younger, I was all
what about
over.
Haley, your true love?
Oh my. Haley. If anybody from elementary school watching this, you know Haley. She left in grade 4, Tetamenti. I don't know if I can say last name, but we'll decide later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave it in. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? As long as someone's gonna watch this.
No, it's just for us.
Yeah, literally.
But her dad worked in the military for Canada, naval. And so she moved from like Halifax to here. And how she found out I had a crush on her was because a kid named Gavin in my class, we were at gym. I don't remember if I said it to him, but I think he just yelled it out.
Mm-hmm.
I think he just guessed. I know why. Because my ADD, I zoned out while looking at her. And Gavin saw this. But I already liked her in my mind, right?
Yeah.
And so he just yelled it out. I didn't say a word for the rest of the day. Bro, I was mute.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
and then she
funny.
left in grade 4 and broke my heart.
Oh, poor Aiden.
Off to Toronto.
So if
What if she knows Krista, maybe?
Imagine they're friends.
Oh, God.
All of you.
Hi.
Imagine though.
Remember me?
Oh, so if you got reunited with her, would you just dump me and go with her? Your one true love.
No, because she left me.
True.
It just felt like she left me at the altar. Like fucking Ted.
How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fucking,
We watched How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah. Fucking Ted got left at the altar.
Oh my god.
The recording's still going? Yeah.
Yeah, is that still going? Trying to make sure we don't have technical difficulties again.
Oh, it's still going. 25.
Also, for anyone who's interested, it is 2:26 a.m. right now.
Yeah, it's late.
Yeah.
But we're good. We're
Yeah,
chilling.
it's fine.
Yeah, so I spilled a lot of tea about my crushes. Come on for the podcast.
It's fine. Okay. Don't say the name. If I can't believe you don't know the name.
Okay, just text me the name.
No, I'm just gonna show you. Come here. You wanna know the reason I'm surprised you don't remember?
Oh, yes!
It's the same name as...
That's my best friend.
Yeah!
I'm so tempted. What, you gonna text from Chris about it?
Just a
Trip
dumb.
crush.
Yeah, well, a trip crush.
It happens every time.
Yeah, I know.
Because you're in the right setting, it's hot, humid, like...
Literally, it was boiling fucking hot.
Everybody looks good on vacation.
Yeah.
Even though you guys were on
It
vacation.
wasn't
But
vacation.
you were working with, everybody looks good doing good deeds, like, anything. Especially when it comes to kids
Yeah.
and guys. I will say that. I think girls, find guys more attractive if they're good with kids.
Yeah, because he was really good with kids. Like, he played soccer. He also remembered, he was, talking about climbing. He was like, oh, yeah, you do climbing, right? I'm like, how do you know this?
Basic human kindness.
Yeah. Basically. But he's like, I'm like, what? He's like, oh, yeah, I remember you said it in, we were doing this activity earlier. And, basically, when you start talking about climbing a lot, because he did, diving and other stuff. Chris is going to guess who it is anyway. But don't.
Owen.
Don't.
Owen.
Trip crush, that's all.
Trip crush, yeah. No, I've had my fair share.
Yeah.
Pizza at Mexico as well, I told you about.
Yeah, Olivia actually knows about my trip crush.
Owen.
Yeah.
Who are your other ones? You had one of them, didn't you?
Yeah. Rory.
A little bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was gay. So
Yeah, he was.
You took a fat L on that one.
The thing is, I thought he liked me. Actually, I knew he did because someone told me. But I think he was just trying to figure everything out. I also helped.
Again, just another case of you turning them off girls. Hi, Rory. I'm sending this. I'm gonna find your Instagram. I'm sending this to you.
We talked a lot about,
I can't wait to meet you.
I haven't seen him in forever.
I
We were
don't
really
know.
good friends. Hey, Rory, if you want to hang out,
You said to invite me.
that'd be great. I haven't seen you in forever. I know you're grade 12 this year, so I'm sorry you missed grad. Also,
You
why the
both-
hell are you friends with Noah now?
Wasn't there someone else? Didn't you have a third?
I have...
Besides me? Of course.
Yeah. Did I... No, apart from that, it's just, minor,
Likes.
see a boy, kind of oh.
How often does that happen to you? Knowing you, that must not happen very often.
Not often at all.
John B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On my surfing trip, it was, I saw a difference here. It wasn't even on the trip. Yeah. I like to, because I go to Fino a lot. I really like surfing. I've met some cool people out there, but it's always just, it's never it's more just everyone out there is good looking.
Well, yeah, it's one of those things. Everybody, if you surf, snowboard, skateboard, you look better. It's just one of those things, right?
It's girls and guys, just everybody when they're surfing, just look better.
Surfing, snowboarding, skateboarding, vacation,
Literally, it's...
or doing good with kids.
Yeah, and then having a crush on you from, June.
3 months, 4 months.
It's been like a year since I've had a crush on you.
Yeah, it has been actually.
Yay, 1 year anniversary.
For you, not me.
Yay! No, you. You should talk about how you thought I liked you back then.
I thought she did like me just because of how, like, she was a little different around me than she was, like, around our friends, like Matt and... Any other guys?
Who else hang out around?
Liam.
Paul and Liam.
Liam. Yeah, he was the one.
Yeah.
But yeah, you acted different around me. Because you always wanted
You
to
were
mark me.
the only other CSC kid. And I was either on your team or...
Marking me.
Yeah. You also always barked me when I was...
Yeah, because I knew you could catch.
And I knew you could catch.
Exactly. And you knew I was a catch.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, so I knew she liked me. So I had this dilemma. I like to say it was a pros and cons list.
And you knew that I was the kind of girl that would ask someone out.
Exactly, yeah. You were not the traditional, like, wait for the boy to ask out. You're like, if you like someone, even though you did, and you still didn't do it.
Because I wasn't sure. It was more that kind of like, I had it like back of the mind, kind of like, oh, kind of like that guy.
Summer crush.
It was literally like that to me. That's what, I think.
If you can have a crush, but it not mean shit. I'll say that.
Because that was literally like, I was going away. I was literally away 9% of the summer. I was either on a kayak trip surfing in Ecuador with Aviva and Maya, or I was like a million.
Her half sisters.
Yeah, or literally, I was literally a million places that summer. Like, I was away. So I was literally like, I thought about asking him, but I was literally just like, no. And I wanted to be more friends.
Yeah.
And I literally was like, I'm so busy this summer. I think I was literally away from the second week of summer till literally the last day. And I had 1 day back at home.
Yeah.
Because I went surfing again the end of summer.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was
so,
a long summer.
yeah, it was a little summer crush, right? So
yeah, I didn't think it was anything.
In my mind, I was like, if this girl asks me out, what am I gonna say? I came to the consensus of no. But that was just for the reason that, like,
I wasn't
start dating, and it's the summer.
Yeah, it was something like
that's like what, 2 months straight away. Like, you're not seeing each other very often because more people go away.
I think if we had actually started doing it, we wouldn't have lasted.
We wouldn't have made it past June or
No,
July.
Because I was away the entire summer, and I literally didn't touch my phone the entire summer.
Yeah.
Like, I was so busy. At least I think we did start dating at a good time. I think, honestly, I wasn't going to ask you. I literally thought it was just a stupid summer crush, and I was literally like, I'll get over it.
Until September happened.
I didn't actually have a crush on you then. It was literally like, I just want to be friends with you. And then October happened, I was like, fuck.
September was a suppressed crush. You're like, no, I don't.
I didn't even think. I actually forgot about it for the first little while, and then partway through September, I was like,
oh yeah, he's cool.
And then we started going to the field together. It was actually late September when that was when we went to the field together. Because we started doing it in late September.
Yeah.
So that was when I started like being like, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of talked about this.
We don't know our timeline anymore.
We really don't. Whatever.
That was it's so like jumbled and so much stuff was happening.
It was a lot.
Other friends started dating other friends in certain situations
like a million.
we won't talk about.
We had to deal with a lot of shit.
You got Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah, my boy. Getting Fortnite dubs, I hope, man.
Alright, what else?
Listening to this shit.
What else is there?
On here we have... Ooh, this is a good one. Well, actually, Canadian First Date, so Breakwater. We love tangents, but I don't want to go on a tangent about tangents. Breakwater. First date. So, me being the smooth man I am, I'm like, oh, we're walking around like the end of it. Everybody has been there. Walking around towards the end, and I'm like, oh, we should go down there and sit on the rocks.
There was a puddle, okay.
And we walked down these stairs. And
there was a puddle.
What was to the right of me? Because I sat down a good time before you sat down.
Yeah, and I sat a little further away.
Not a little. Fucking quarantine social distance.
I was preparing for social distancing.
This chick, no lie, sat 5 feet from me.
I'm sorry. Okay, but then tell them about when we got up.
No, I'm not done with this. Like,
I'm sorry. Okay.
She had all the time to. Nope, not in the fight.
Not 5 feet away from you now.
No, but it's podcast. This isn't very professional, Mira.
I don't care.
You gonna sit back in your seat, please? Oh my god. I don't think that's making it in there.
I'm leaving. I won't edit.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so you sat 5 feet away from me, but this distance. No. No.
Stop talking about it.
Okay. So then this is where my absolute ladies' man comes through here. This chick, again, this is where you take title of dumber for this
Yeah,
one.
okay, I'll give you that.
We're going towards the steps. Because we're going to walk along the edge of the
I
breakwater.
felt like it, okay?
No, you didn't. So she's ahead of me. And I'm watching her as she goes to the right of the steps and swings around the stairs. And I just kind of go, huh. And I walk left through this little pathway that didn't require that. And I didn't think anything of it until she looks up and goes, oh. She went around because she didn't see the perfectly good path. And me being the smooth man, can you get off your phone?
No.
Please.
Fine.
Phone's confiscated.
No.
Then put it away. Phone's off and away.
Oh my god, we're at school.
Yeah, so. And she's like laughing. She's like falling over, doing her little fall laugh. Cute as hell. And I just kind of slyly put my arm around her, right? She didn't notice, she said, for about another 5 seconds after that.
Yeah. It was smooth. I remember just kind of like realizing just being really happy.
Yeah. So then we walked another about, I'd say, over a kilometer.
We walked actually downtown, then back to the water after that. I remember that. We walked downtown with your arm around me, then back to the water. We did. Remember we walked like to the YMCA, like near there?
I thought we walked to the rocks.
No, before we went to the rocks. We went long way.
Because we went through Beacon Hill.
It was a long way.
Yeah, so we walked back through Beacon Hill on diagonal, then walked a loop
Downtown, and then back to the water.
To Dallas Road.
Down to these rocks, stood on them.
No, we didn't. We didn't go. We went Dallas Road, then along that trail for a while.
Yeah, and then down to these rocks.
And one conversation I remember having is you ripping into me because I never read or liked Harry Potter.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so we went down these rocks, had my arms around her. She really enjoyed that. Could have kissed her, but pussied out.
I almost kissed him, but the night before, he had texted me this screenshot of the conversation with Lorelai and her boyfriend David, and it was a conversation basically, Lorelai was saying, oh, use this pickup line. You want to say the pickup line?
You smell that? It smells like Up Want a Kiss.
What up, want to kiss?
Sure.
So basically, he sent me that, I said, would it work? Or he's like, what do you think of that? I was like, oh, it's fine. He's like, would it work? I'm like, oh. So I almost kissed him a couple times, but I left it because I wanted to see if he'd actually do the pickup line. And we ended up having our first kiss at a bus stop before he had to go to a soccer game.
I liked soccer on that day.
Yeah, and it was like around everybody, and we literally...
The most unromantic part of the day.
We had literally been in a much better place. But it was like such an us place.
I would have done it the breakwater.
Whatever. Okay, it was such an us place to do it.
Like we literally had Fisherman's Wharf, Breakwater, Beacon Hill, Dallas Road, rocks, Beacon Hill again, because we walked back through Beacon Hill.
And then we went to the... I actually almost kissed you about 3 times.
Should have done it.
And then I wanted to see if you actually do the pickup line.
You had to remind me.
I did. I reminded you. You'd have been pissed if you hadn't kissed me by the end of it.
Yeah, I would have been. I would pussy out of that one.
Yeah, but
we did it.
Yeah,
did it.
And then he did the pickup line. I did not cooperate with it. I was like, "Oh, sorry. Did you say it again? I'm not sure."
No, it's like, no, it doesn't.
I don't think it does.
Yeah, he said that. I don't think it does.
Maybe say it again. And he said it again, and I was laughing. I was laughing so hard, so it was like really hard to. And then you did it again, and it was fine.
So then, that transitions nicely into our next topic here. I'm actually gonna check the. Nope, we were off. I don't know how long we were off for, but
whatever.
Well, we're starting again now. We'll just throw a photo over that.
Yeah.
Alright, so what you can do is you take the stuff from that, mute the.
Also, our editing.
Yeah, but that's what it's gonna take. So we'll talk about this Monday after our date. So.
Oh God.
I'll start off by saying this, and then you can.
We got to the bus stop early. Both of us did.
Yeah, I had to get to school because I was going to Mill Bay.
Yeah.
For island soccer for school. And so I wasn't there for school that day. It's the day after the Friday where we were officially dating.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the Thursday before the date, Lorelai already knew.
Yeah, I know, because... So, right after we did it, he FaceTimed Lorelai to tell her, and then your excuse to me for not answering your text was, oh, sorry, I fell asleep.
Yeah. Because I thought it was really funny that what Lorelai did to you that day.
Yes, then then she said to me, she's like, I know your secret. I know your secret.
Yeah, she kept saying that to her at CSC.
And I was like, I knew she knew, so I was like, what secret? And I just totally just kind of, like, played dumb.
Not played dumb, you are dumb.
You're dumber.
At times.
Yeah.
But you're dumber at times.
Debatable.
Most of the time.
Nah.
But, yeah, so then Monday, I left early in the morning.
But yeah, we both got to school early so we could hang out until school.
Yeah, so then I left for Islands, and now I'll let her take over.
So basically, I got to school. I basically got attacked by a couple people. Olivia, Sarah. They'd be like, oh my god, are you dating? Okay. I didn't get too much then, but then later in the day in CSC. So Lorelai knew, and she didn't say anything. We're kind of just like going about CSC. Off your phone to be confiscated.
What? What you talking about?
Confiscated. And so basically, we were doing the T test that day, and actually the juggling test as well. And Lorelai just kind of called the girls had just done the T test, and Lorelai calls everyone. She's like, all right, everyone in. All right.
All the girls at CSC.
Yeah, all the girls so the grade 10 CSC girls. Everyone. So I was just talking to like Lily and Amira. We were just like passing, and we went over there like, okay, what are we getting ourselves into? She literally was like, okay, yeah. I forget the thing. She was like,
who's joining junior girls?
Who's joining junior girls? Yeah, like, okay, yeah. She's like, oh yeah, Mira. Okay, yeah, me too. I'm gonna do it. Okay, yeah, great. There's something else I was gonna say. Oh yeah, Mira has a boyfriend.
And runs away.
Runs away. Everybody starts yelling. I'm just like, I don't want all those. You also got a question about why you were dating me, but
I got a question by Danielle.
Yeah, basically they're like, I don't know. I'm not the loudest in CSC. Like I have like my friends. I think my friends are pretty. The friends are pretty quiet. So like quiet by association, even though me as a person is not quiet.
No.
So like Lorelai knows I'm not, but like other people are kind of like, what? I remember Payne. And I'm like 8, and then she just what? And then I went over to Lorelai and just pushed her, and she was just laughing. I was like, why are you giving me no nice? She's like, I got a bit. And then like I really forget. So I literally went over back to Lily and Amir, who was kind of laughing. They didn't really say anything. Me and Lily had a talk after about some other stuff, but it was all funny. And they were kind of they didn't care. They were kind of just like, hey, good job, or like we just went back to passing. Everyone was kind of like, oh, Amir, like when did this happen? And I was like, okay, great. Then at lunch that day, I also had to deal with Sarah, Elena, Olivia, Evie.
The girls.
Yeah, all the girls.
I'm fiddling. Yes, I'm not texting Krissa.
I'm not, she's asleep.
What are you doing before?
I was answering a text from earlier that I didn't answer.
See, texting Krissa.
I always text Krissa.
I know.
She's priority. Yeah, so that was like that. And then like the next day there was also like some stuff like in CSC training, like Lorelai texted the group chat, alright, tomorrow we're in goalkeeper training, we gotta chirp Mira for having a boyfriend. And Trevor was there, and I was like, oh yeah, he already knew. And yeah, it was pretty funny.
Now, my Wednesday was when the first day I was back at school.
You didn't get shit.
2 people said that.
Yeah.
It was Danielle on the bus on my way home. She takes the same bus. Asked why you, and I was like, what the hell do you mean? I was like, what the fuck? I
was in photography with her. I didn't have too many friends in photography, so I was pretty quiet. I kind of just did my work and Took pictures and
And I was
stuff.
like, and she's like, yeah, she's really quiet. I'm like, no, she's not. But yeah,
Who else did you hear? Who else did you?
Matt.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Matt?
What did Matt say about it?
I don't know. Yeah, right.
Yeah, fair enough.
Finally did it. I think he said something like that.
Hmm?
Finally did it.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot from them, like, from everybody about us dating for. Even though I'd already decided months before that I liked you, so they were late to the game. And Dory and Maddie figured it out months before I even knew.
Yeah. Dorb, no, he's been in multiple relationships. Maddie's probably been in multiple.
Yeah. They figured it out pretty quick.
Alright.
They actually let me text the table.
What time is it? No, what time is it?
It's been 45 minutes.
Let's see. Don't say it is. Yep,
It is still.
What's the little corner battery thing mean?
What does it have? Is it red?
It's like orange. Take a look.
It might mean it's low power. That might be the problem, actually.
But when we first did it.
That's low power.
Oh. Should I set up my phone?
How much longer do we have? I'll know when it goes off. Maybe. I'll probably not notice.
No, we didn't notice last time.
You can set up your phone.
Just in case.
Yeah, just do it. Doesn't have to be a great angle. Just have it set up.
Yeah.
Um.
A little bit of technical difficulty, guys.
Yeah, really. So yeah. Anything else we want to talk about today? It works. Doesn't be perfect. Anything else?
Well, I think we're gonna try to make this about an hour.
Yeah.
Let's do. You said birthdays.
Again, that was the thing we already talked about with the presents.
Oh, yeah, presents, I guess. Grade 11, you said?
I don't know. You're talking about something about grade next year. I don't know. Got anything to look forward to for next year for grade 11?
CP Rec.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have some classes together, and I feel bad for those teachers.
Yeah. Oh, I honestly think early in our relationship, she did some babysitting for a kid who had the munchies, but not for food, to most people at least, but for her homework.
Oh yeah. And this was the night after the bet that we had in the last episode about us dating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So. That kid enjoyed eating her homework, and we said what we try to do to any teacher that has us is we try to not hand in homework. Like, we complete it, but we just kind of hide it.
Yeah, just say that a kid ate a homework.
Like, a kid we're babysitting together ate our homework.
Yeah.
Like, we have these ideas, and we feel bad for any
teacher that has to say, we're probably going to have CP Rec. So if CP Rec and CSE, which we're not going to mess with because Raves favors you too much.
I can mess around.
I can't. Well, I can mess around a bit, not too
As long as you're beside me, you're fine.
Raves favors him a lot. So CP Rec, then we'll probably have English together.
Maybe, yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully.
So we'll say...
Is there anything else we'll have together? If I change to just do normal chemistry, we will.
Yeah, but I think you're doing biochem.
We'll see.
It's an annual class. It's a class. It's half chem, half bio.
Yeah. And not math, because no.
How's school for you right now? We're both now fully finished school.
Yeah.
Mostly. I still haven't finished work. You still haven't finished work, but I don't think either of us are doing that.
Nope, I think we're basically done. Congratulations, we're done. We should have decided we're done.
Yeah. So, what grades do you know of so far that you definitely have?
I have a 96? 90.
90 plus.
90 something in science.
Yeah, I got a 92 in socials. I'm pretty sure I have a 95 or something in grade studies.
Oh, yeah, that's easy. I have, math, I have a guaranteed 92. And I think my grade went up though from the last couple tests, so I think I'm probably at like a 94 or something by now.
Why, Mira? Why did it go up?
No, the first test I actually did it properly. The second test was fractions, factoring, and something else.
Was it multiplying factored fractions?
Yeah.
Yeah, some ridiculous.
I don't know that.
No, me neither. But I finished socials and your studies. CSE is probably going up. No
CSE,
worries.
yeah. CC will go for me too. Riggs was impressed with all.
I hope I have a B in English.
Well, hopefully, yeah.
I give two shits about English.
Oh yeah, socials. Well, socials and English were literally just my teachers and little stuff. But I did like an essay, and I think my grade will go up. I'm guessing I'll have something like a.
Yeah, but you're flex.
Yeah.
English and socials aren't really a subject for you.
But I have an awful teacher.
They're sub-subject.
Yeah, but I still get the credits. I have a 95 in environmental science 11. I was doing grade 11 math this year, this semester. Since I did a grade 10 math online last semester, which now I'm having to have a grade 11 math online anyway, so I was like, oh great. And he stole the test from Sides, which just pissed me off.
Yeah. So without going into big topics, we'll probably say First I Love You and Mount Washington for next episode.
Alright. So First I Love You.
Next episode.
Oh, what? No, come on. First I Love You now.
What's the time on that?
51 minutes. It's quick.
It's not, though.
How about we give a teaser for it now and continue in the next episode?
No. Any other things you want to talk about, or are we end this episode for an hour?
I say we just talk about the First I Love You.
Or just talk about Anchor. Thank you for producing the podcast.
No. I think we should go to the First I Love You.
And doing our RSS.
So basically what happened was, about a week after we started dating, we went to Anatomy.
I love people. I'm sorry. You showed me human kindness, and I got attached.
Well, basically, we'll talk about more in the next episode. Basically, I then got made fun of the next day because someone told Lorelai you said it. That was honestly your mistake.
Lorelai yelled at me in French for kissing you twice within a week.
In a day?
No, in a week. I kissed you once.
You kissed me twice on the first date.
Yeah, twice on the first date. So yeah, I got yelled at for that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I got yelled at that you said I love you so soon, and then I got yelled at that I said it back.
Yeah, but you meant to.
Yeah, I didn't mean it. I was like, oh no, they actually do me. I'm like, oh yeah, sure. I just kind of denied it. I was like, I don't know. We'll talk about more next episode. But yeah, it was romantic. But as soon as I said it back, you were like, yeah. Lorelai was asking whether I'd actually say it, and I was like, you just turned into a joke.
Yeah.
Which, like, fair enough.
Yeah, awkward situations.
Yeah.
I'm an awkward boy.
We deal with awkward situations the same way with making jokes. We'll talk about more in the next episode, though.
Oh, I got some other topics.
What?
There it goes.
Died.
Yeah. Well, cut to that.
Hello.
For the end of this podcast, I'll try to finish it quicker. Next episode, we'll talk about like our ping pong, road hockey,
MSI Silver videos. Cleaning up the basement.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you're teaching me to shoot a pellet gun. Talk about that.
Mm-hmm. And how that went.
Yeah. Alright, is that all?
How much time we got left?
It's 53 minutes, that's enough.
Yeah, basically an hour. Alright.
Alright.
That's it for Dumb and Dumber. Oh, you're gonna have a little bit of a broken podcast, I guess you could say, with the video.
Mm-hmm.
We might try an episode just doing it on the phone instead of an actual camera.
Yeah, we'll see.
For some reason that keeps turning off.
Maybe because it's like HD right now. Maybe it doesn't last that long.
We could try it on.
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how I see quality will be right now, but yeah. And this, yeah.
Yeah. So this is. Well, and we'll say this. This is recorded the same day as our first one.
Yeah, because I'm going on a hiking trip next week.
Yeah, so these are coming out every Monday.
You have to upload them.
Yeah. Well, yes, that's my job. I upload them on things. You can, on YouTube, I think you can set a release date.
Okay, I'll just try to do that before. Well, if I have time.
Yeah, we can do that tomorrow. So you can set a release date for it. Yeah. Otherwise, I'll just go on to MSICL and publish it. You just upload and everything, just keep it like private, and I'll just go and publish it.
Alright, that works.
I upload them to Anchor, and thank you, Anchor, to put them on Spotify. Yes, because I tried Buzzsprout, I didn't like it, because you only upload 2 hours every month.
Weird.
Yeah. The other one, the like Root Note, is you have to pay for. So, Anchor.
Sweet. Alright, well, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for listening.
Yeah. All one person.
Yep.
Me as I sleep.
Literally.
Thank you, Future Aiden, for being our one listener.
Thank you for Jameer for probably turning this off halfway through.
Yeah. Alright.
see you later.
Next time.
Yep. Bye.